Being the writer of the film, I have created the hearts of each of these characters. So by being the director of the film, I'll be able to portray the heart that I wrote.
As the DP, I plan on bringing lots of my own equipment that I've acquired over the years to shoot with. We're going to do a lot of moving shots, and we use the movement to help convey the emotion of the scene.
What I can bring to the table personally with this project is I know how personal of a topic this can be, and I really sympathize with that. So that being said, I think I can really cut it in a way that will convey the meaning of what we're trying to get across.
For my position, which is sound design, music is going to be really big for this movie, so I would really like to work closely with the composer, whoever it may be. Yeah, I look forward to all the stuff that I can bring to this film and get really people involved in it.
I'm excited about this project because this is a topic that needs to be spread. This is something different than what I normally write. I'm normally on the other end. I'm normally writing horror films. I'm normally writing scary movies. And this time I wanted to dip into the emotional impact of people's lives.
Not only is the message behind it so important, but the movie itself has a lot of scenes that I've never actually got a chance to shoot before. And for instance, there's a scene in a bar which I think I'd always thought that would be a fun scene to kind of light. We're also doing a funeral scene. We're probably going to be using a crane for it. This will be only the second time I've ever gotten to use the crane on a production.
What makes me excited to do this project is that I've never done something with such an emotional background connected to it. I've done narratives before, but I've never done something that is actually for a certain cause. I've been working on this, with Kaylee for the past couple months, and I've learned a lot about it. It's exciting for me to be able to turn that into a film.
I'm really excited about this film because it's something that I haven't seen any Point Park student do before, so I think it's something new, it's something fresh, it's something that people could talk about, and that there are friends and loved ones to be there for you.
I like working with the crew that I have because I feel that we're all a good group of friends and I can have a good personal connection with everybody. I feel like everybody's coming together as a whole, and I'm glad that I asked these people to join me.
Everyone's really involved, everyone's really passionate about the idea. They've put in so much work to raising money, doing lots of bake sales and promoting on the website.
We have a great crew for this set. Our director, Kaylee Fitzgerald, is really close to the project, so it means a lot to her, so I think she'll bring a lot of good aspects to the film. Our DP, Matt Miller, he is amazing at cinematography, so it's gonna look beautiful no matter what. Our editor, Katie, she's done a lot of projects already. She brings life to a lot of her sets.
I've done projects in the past where the crew isn't really as involved as they should be, but with this project, everybody seems to be really excited about what they're doing with the project. It's a nice change to be in a crew where everybody's really into it.
Your donations will be going towards props and a lot of the tools that we're going to need for the production itself to make the film as good as it can be.
By being the producer on the set, I have to provide locations. I need to get a middle school, I need to get a bar, I need to get 2 apartments, and we need to have a funeral scene. That's a lot of people, that's a lot of different locations, and that's why we need the money.
The reasons why I, as the editor, need money for the film is, for one, we decided to shoot this in a RAW format, which would mean that we need a bigger hard drive because it's a bigger file. Also, there is a scene in the movie where John has a dream, no spoiler, but there is a visual effect in it that we might need money for, depending on how we do it.
It'd be nice to have money sometimes for a good composer, and we're kind of funding it ourselves, so yeah, we could use all the money we get.
I want to get out of this project a strong message. I want to be able to share that message with general audiences everywhere.
What I hope to get out of this is to have a solid piece that will be really different from what else I've already done before.
What I would like to get out of this project is, well, firstly is the sound reel, something different, something new, and I really want to do something with sound later on in the future. future.
I hope this film will get across the message that we're trying to send out to people. And I would like to get out of it, especially a lot of good shots from my reel. I mean, ultimately, that's the idea of making a project, is to get more projects, and hopefully we'll be able to submit it to festivals and send it out, and maybe get some more recognition for it.
The reason why this movie is called 40 Seconds is because every 40 seconds someone commits suicide. That's a statistic that needs to change. And by showing this message and showing this film to people, they will understand that this is a very crucial topic in today's day and age.
Suicide awareness is very important because there's so many surprising stats surrounding it. For instance, one of the ones most surprising to me was 1 in every 10 war veterans commits suicide. And that one kind of hit me pretty hard because there's a lot of people in my family who are war veterans. To think that the stats are that high is very surprising.
To me, suicide awareness is a message that needs to be spread because unless you do a project like this, you don't exactly know that the statistics are out there that there are about suicide. Suicide is the third leading cause of death in children. Is just completely devastating, and you wouldn't know that unless you're involved in a project like this.
Suicide awareness in general is something that people should definitely pay attention to more, even if that means just spending more time with loved ones and friends, like just asking how someone's doing during the day. Life really is worth living, and there's so much to live for, and that no matter how hard things get, there's always an upside to everything.